Barbershop conversation, guys. Please hit the subscribe button. I was giving you guys the heads up. Manny Pacquiao may be coming out of quote unquote retirement October 15th. Um, the likely candidate will be Adrien the Problem Broner. That's a hell of a fight, guys, in terms of PR. And it's actually, I say right now, it's a fairly even fight. 2 years ago, I would definitely give Manny Pacquiao the advantage, but I think I would only give Manny Pacquiao a 10% advantage right now. I would have that fight as a 60-40 fight, but expect something to be coming down the pipe soon. The fight is supposed to be held in Vegas. Bob Arum is definitely reaching across the fence because he hasn't made any money in boxing without the help of PBC. Or I should say, better yet, Al Heyman. As you know, he made a few dollars off of Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. But outside of that fight, he's been coming up short. And HBO is not financing these fights, putting up the money for these fights. So all the money that he's making is contingent upon us buying pay-per-views and his sponsors. So expect this fight to be made. I expect Bob Arum to be in constant conversation with Manny Pacquiao to make this fight. And the reason why, one of the reasons why I believe this fight will happen, because Adrien Broner knows about this currently, but he's not speaking on it. This fight was supposed to happen in April. It wasn't supposed to be Timothy Bradley, but Adrien Broner got ahead of himself, and the Pacquiao camp kind of shunned him away because they didn't want him to be the lead. They wanted Manny Pacquiao to be the lead because that was a quote-unquote supposed to be his last fight, and they wanted Manny Pacquiao to get all the lore and hoopla that he deserved for it to be in his last fight, since he is a Hall of Famer and fight of the decade. So expect this announcement to come, I would say, in August, or sometime soon. The media is maybe picking this story up soon, but October 15th, Las Vegas, Manny Pacquiao, Adrien the Problem Broner, Al Heyman versus Bob Arum. So I'm excited for this fight. I'll definitely be in Vegas covering this fight. So it's definitely a comeback from the Liam Smith Canelo Alvarez fight, which is a sham. If they charge us $70 for that fight, I have to do my job, so I actually have to go to that fight just because of my constituents. On a personal level, I wouldn't want to go, but you got to remain professional in the storm, you know what I mean? So I'll be at the Liam Smith Canelo fight, but we get some excitement back. Manny Pacquiao, Adrien Broner, October 15th. And hopefully my sources don't let me down, but I expect this fight to happen in October. And we'll see what happens. So Barbershop Conversation, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you guys' support. And next fight, I believe, is Deontay Wilder, Chris Arreola. I have Deontay Wilder winning by attempted murder. And after that, I'll be in Vegas for Postol and Crawford, which will without a doubt be Crawford's toughest fight. I pick Crawford to win again. I think he's going to get inside of that jab, which will be tough to do in the early rounds. But I expect Crawford to win that fight. And then the fight I'm really, really looking forward to, July 30th. Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz. That's the fight I really want to see for the month of July. So I have Leo Santa Cruz winning that fight just by simply overwhelming, averaging over 100 punches around. Carl Frampton is a very durable 26 fighter, but it's hard to withstand when you got to defend 100 punches around, which leaves Leo Santa Cruz open. Carl Frampton has shown the ability to get up off the canvas and win the fight. So that's the fight I'm looking forward to this month. So Barbershop Conversations, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And Adrien the Problem Broner, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, October 15th, which will be a dream for us because it's going to be a fun fight to cover. We'll get a lot of sound bites. Adrien Broner will be on the West Coast a lot for that fight. I'm sure either he'll be training in Vegas or Cincinnati, but I'm sure he'll come over early for the fight for the PR tour. And that fight will be fun. So Barbershop Conversation. Appreciate you guys' support. Talk to you guys soon.